So every year a new Apple Watch is released, and the updates that we get each year seem to be getting less and less. Since the redesign on the Series 4, each iteration has just received some new sensors that allow for some more features, which most people don't even use on a day-to-day basis. Yes, some features have been very beneficial, but not a lot on the Apple Watch has drastically changed just because of how far Apple is ahead of their competition. And did I mention that the Apple Watch also has had 18 hours of battery life ever since the first one, and it still hasn't changed? That's just crazy. The Series 7 got a slight 1mm increase on the display, which was noticeable, but really the only change. And when the Series 8 released just a few months ago, we saw the smallest list of new features yet. Just 2 new features, which were car crash detection, which is already on your iPhone 14, and menstrual cycle tracking for women. And that's it. So with all of that, this year I finally upgraded from my barely working Series 3 to the Apple Watch Series 7, and I'm here to tell you why you should too. Now, the first thing to consider when comparing one product to another is the price. The Series 8 starts at $399 for the smallest GPS model and $429 for the 45mm version. However, I got my 45mm Apple Watch Series 7 for $309 at Target. To me, that is a very large amount of money to be saving, and was even the reason that I was able to afford it. And the only differences between the Series 7 and the Series 8 on Apple's website is what I just mentioned earlier, which is a new temperature sensor for menstrual cycle tracking and car crash detection. Like, I don't even know how they call that a new update. Now, for very few people, you could argue that those 2 features are worth the extra $120 to get the Series 8. But for most, it's not. Especially when you consider that everything else on the watch is the same. Even the chip, all they did was just slap a new number on it and call it a day. And the Series 7 is an amazing watch. I do not regret my purchase at all. The display is bright and great, and I love the always-on feature. Battery life is awesome, although I can't go 2 days without charging it, but whatever, just throw it on the charger at night. And it is even easier to do so in the morning with the new fast charging capability. The larger display allows for a full-size on-screen keyboard, which I actually find very useful, and it works really well. And honestly, I think that the Series 7 would still hold strong as the best valued Apple Watch even in the next few years. It's really the perfect watch for me, someone who wants more than the SE but definitely does not need the Ultra. And now speaking of the Ultra, I think that the reason that Apple mostly got away for this small feature update for the Series 8 this year is because they also released the Apple Watch Ultra. They debuted a completely redesigned and honestly insane Apple Watch, and I definitely think that it stole the Series 8's thunder a little, and is the main reason why everyone kind of just looked over the Series 8. Anyways, that's why I think that the Series 7 is the best valued Apple Watch right now, and I'll link it down in the description if you guys want to check it out as well. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and if you did enjoy it, don't forget to go down below and hit the subscribe button. It helps me and the channel out a ton, and I really appreciate it. Anyways, I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.